Great, beautiful rising to my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It's your boy, Terrible Waunstar. Got to break it down to all about beautiful Virgos, sun, moon, rising, north node, and Venus, or wherever it's at in your chart. Hey, if you're strolling by, or you so happen to see me for the first time, come on in for a minute. Let Spirit talk to you for a minute. Now, shout out to my A1 Day 1. Shout out to everybody in here, but let's get on into it. Now, the title of this one, Virgo, I forgot the disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Now, the energies may be from energy around you. It may be flipped. It may be twisted. Just take the roles how they go, okay? Now, the title of this one, Virgo, you got to break the I can't into the I can, okay? You got to break the I can't into the I can. So Virgo, I feel like some of y'all are starting to looking out and making some plans, right? Like you looking over your life, you looking over relationships, you looking over your job, you trying to see where you really fit in right now about the places where you want to be in life. Are you fitting in with your relationship? Are you fitting in with your spouse? Are you fitting in a position that you at? Are you fitting in with yourself? Are you fitting in with your life purpose? Spirit want me to let you know right now, even though you may have been going through this for a very long time, Virgo. You may be feeling like you alone in your life. Spirit want me to tell you, you may have to figure out things while you being alone since you're adolescent, and the programming that's going in right now, you may be also feeling like you powerless today. And this could be dealing from some childhood trauma. And I'm going to be honest, Virgo, this reading for some of you may be hindering or figuring out the situations that you need to do when it's dealing with your emotions from something that you had in back of your head that you didn't know that would come in today. Now, again, and I want to say it like this, and it's we still got that eclipse energy that's going to be here for a little bit longer. You know, after the eclipse, the energy still for 6 months, right? So some of you are still going through the epiphany, the awakening, the understanding, dealing with what is your soul purpose. Some of you are getting introduced to new soul tribe members and etc. But you got, and the main thing is on an emotional level, you are waking up, being more intuitive about the people around you. And this is what's creating a lot of conflicts, but it's not conflicts, it's conflicting energy from the past, from what you have not dealt with until now, or things that you haven't dealt with in your past that you blocked in the back part of your head into now. So Virgo, what you see in your external life from parents, friends, family, kids has created programming codes that has shifted by the immature ways of people from how they raised us, okay? So the programming of our parents, from what they knew how to do, what they thought was right, may not been right for us and our lifestyle. Don't feel like you was neglected, and don't feel like the programming is your fault. It's not. Today you are understanding about the people that's around you and the things that's really dealing with you, Virgo, what you can tolerate, what you like, what you want. Now, who you are doesn't dictate into what you are becoming, okay? Now it's time to address, it's time to acknowledge that the excuses that we made within ourselves, the excuses that we done blamed and shamed on other people, and it's time to deprogram all of that shame and start trusting in what's really good for you. For example, if you don't like a person or y'all have disagreements, you don't have to tolerate that person. Even if you work with that person, you ain't got to tolerate it. The thing you can do is remove yourself from it. But even though we've been programmed to deal with tragedy, deal with strife, deal with emotional instability, we have deal with that by blocking it or suppressing the issues dealing with our emotions. But I feel like it's time for you to start to acknowledge the truth, Virgo. Start acknowledging that you are a person. You are you. You have boundaries. You have emotions. You have choice. You have options. All of what I'm saying, Virgo, all of this is depicted and dictated on you, on what you want to do with you. Now, you may be blaming others for people action, but it's time to blame you for allowing people to treat you in that type of way. So you've been programmed, Virgo, in that I can't, people won't, and it's a negative mindset. So Spirit want me to tell you, it's time for you to deprogram that negative mentality and start going to I can become better. I am grateful. I am delightful. Okay, I am a person who got this. You got to start start understanding and valuing who you are. It's time to get back up, Virgo. Build. Some of you trying to expand beyond the hurt and beyond the past fears and the past pain in your past that you had, and you've been avoiding it, Virgo, and it's been interflicting or conflicting, even dealing with you and your life and your purpose, you and your life with others, you and your life with family. It's like that energy of that old character. You got to identify, Virgo, that you have to change yourself and change that negative mindset so you can be prosperous to change others. Ashe, amen. Now, with that basically being said, Spirit guides, ain't the universe. I just thank you right now for Virgo coming to the channel and even Crosswatcher. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wish any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do, we are going to take that energy to the universe and we're going to send that to there in abundance of love, okay? Ashe, amen, baby. So with that basically being said, we're going to go and rock this out the right way. Make sure y'all hit that like button now. That's important for me. The reason why I alliterate hitting that like button is because once you hit the like button, it let YouTube know that you're getting vital information, not only for you, but it'll help them understand that, okay, people liking this, so we can share this information to other people faster, okay? Now, we're going to work on harmony on this one, okay? Trimurda Mudra. It's going to help you on life transitions, balance, and equanimity. Ooh, this word get me every time. So, if you got menopause, anything like that, or pelvic issues, this can help you harmonize. Oh gosh, why I can't say harmonize. Thank you. Excuse me. What's wrong with me? It's going to help you harmonize this change, okay? Now, hold hands in front of the pelvis facing downward. Touch the thumb and tips together, connecting the index fingers to form a triangle. Rest the hands on the lap, palms facing inward, lifting the spine and relax the shoulders, okay? So this is what we're focusing on. Balance and harmony accompany all of my transitions. Balance and harmony accompany all of my transitions, okay? So with that basically being said, let's go ahead and breathe in, Virgo, positive energy, let out the negative, and let's get our mindset right so we can understand the message accordingly. Ashe, amen. Let's get into it. Breathe in, Virgo. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it, Virgo. And release out all that negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you, we're letting it go. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you, we're letting it go. One more time, focus on this, Virgo. Breathe in. Balance and harmony accompany all of my transitions. Balance and harmony accompany all of my transitions. Hold it. And release, Virgo. Balance and harmony accompany all of my transitions. Again, balance and harmony accompany all my transitions. Ashe, amen. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got for the beautiful Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus, or Crosswatcher, or whoever's watching. So with that basically being said, let's go ahead and jump directly into this reading. Spirit guides and the universe. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. I feel like some of y'all may need to change your house around. Some of you may need to save. Some of you may need to cleanse. Some of you may need to go on a fast for 3 days. Destroy this temple 3 days, it'll rise it up. So not only that, Virgo, I just feel like right now, what you may be dealing with, people not understanding you for who you are. People you may not be understanding people for who they are. Now, I honestly want to say, Virgo, right now, you may be going through a lot of mental strife and emotional instability, even though you are overcoming over the things in your life from past. But now I feel like you finally got that awakening and an epiphany to finally get the understanding to the root cause of why you feel the way that you feel. Now, Virgo, right now, we got the Fool card basically being in reverse. So I feel like right now, you are basically, let me do it like this. You are basically in the unknown. I feel like right now, you still questioning your innocence, your pureness. You're questioning yourself, dealing around individuals into this new unknown. Now, I feel like it's been a new cycle that came in, or something that you are getting an awakening that you seeing inside of the mindset that keep on bringing you anxiety, stress, turmoil, being drained, feeling left out, feeling restless, dealing with a lot of thoughts. It could be a thought. It can be numerous thoughts, Virgo. It can be one about trying to how to get your power back, how to get your stability back, how to walk in the actions that you need, how to make the right choices, how to expand yourself properly, how to get the foundations and changes that transitions and harmonizes into a wise, buckled down avenue to get to new opportunities. Virgo, I feel like right now, just because you in the unknown, I feel like right now with the Five of Pentacles basically being one of the clarifiers of the main thing that's going on with this unknown, dealing with naive, immature people, or you may be feeling like this. Virgo, you got to understand that you are making changes for stability. You are making change to end certain cycles, to begin new ones. But right now, you got the holder of yourself and the energy. Now, I feel like right now, you got to get the understanding deep down, or it may be something that's like something that may be picking at you that's really irritating you on your logical aspect of the way that you may be thinking. Now, I feel like you may be thinking about two different sides of things, but Spirit want me to tell you it's time for you to harmonize, and it's time for you to balance yourself so you can understand the lesson within yourself. Now, is there people around you spiritually? Yes, they are. But spiritually, you are moving, even though you in the unknown and can't see this, Virgo, you are moving in a light where you are starting to beat at your own drum. You putting in new efforts in yourself, and even on a spiritual self, you are trying to learn more about spirituality. You're trying to learn more about where to pour your energy into. And now I feel like it may be a little conflicting a little bit, because with the Page of Pentacles clarified by the King of Pentacles, you are holding this new energy to a new abundance. You are leveling up. You are being more structured. You are going back to the foundations with you doing the things that you need to do to push forward. Now, I also feel like right now, Virgo, you may be frustrated a little bit, and I feel like this is maybe dealing with you on a spiritual aspect, on the voice that you want to take, or the way that you want to go, or the direction in your life that made you feel like that you want to hold down some situation, or something that with this nuance you trying to hang on to some old energy because something that you comfortable with, because you may be feeling isolated, sad, rejected, or lonely about something you had to walk away from in order for this newness to come through, or something that you're about to do and you may be fearful of. Okay, Virgo. Now, Spirit also want me to tell you right now, it's the decision. It's a decision. You don't know if you want to hang on to one person. You don't know if you want to walk away. So right now, it's because your emotional aspects with your happiness, some of you may not be feeling happy anymore. Some of you may be feeling like you got to buckle down and do what you got to do. And even though you're going back in transition, by you understanding, you have evaluated and you have released yourself from a tower moment or an unexpected event dealing with some type of karmatic situation, and you start to focus on the things that you needed to do with yourself. Because this conflicting energy that may have been around you, Virgo, or trying to keep you defensive on a spiritual level, it was draining you. It wasn't keeping you. You wasn't healing from the conflicts. You wasn't healing with all the turmoil and the adversity. So you decided to buckle down, Virgo. You started to restructure yourself, regenerate. Some of you may hit hermit mode for a second and came back out, start buckling down on the things that helps you become a more stable person. How can you help yourself grow? And again, from these conflicting situations, now I can say it's very strong that the actions you may be taking place, or your willpower may be getting challenged about people dealing with emotions, about you dealing with healing, about you trying to know what's the good side and the bad side of dealing with relationships and partnerships and business ships. And now it got you to the point where you are feeling more structured to get your authority back, to get everything that you need. You are no longer in that comfort zone dealing with old people, with clinging on to situations, hanging on to people. Now, I feel like some of you are trying to make things work with others, but right now probably dealing with a soulmate. Now, this card just popped out. So now, not only that, it may be a connection that you're trying to reconnect yourself with your masculine and feminine energy as well. Or you may be trying to find this deep love in yourself that you are no longer clinging on to a soulmate, because you finally got the understanding to decide to make the choice that you need in order to grow, or decide that the choice that you need to let go of memories, or step down on being firm on decisions about the duality, about what's abundant to you and what's giving you gratitude, Virgo. Now, not only that, you still looking out, you making plans, you dreaming big, Virgo. You got big, broad expectations in your horizon, but however, the mental capabilities of you pouring all of this energy into people has become very challenging, and it programmed you to have a mental mindset. It programmed you to juggle people out or walk on eggshells when it comes to your stability and your abundance. You have went through a lot of turmoil and a lot of hurt from your past, Virgo, dealing with this situation, and you was crying out for help. Some of you been crying out to be rerouted. You feel like you withered away. You feel like when storms come in, you all alone by yourself. You want to expand in your mental capability of the logical way of thinking, but you're trying to sew your heart back together. So you know the only thing that you can do in order to do that is remove yourself from a situation and not look back from it. But Virgo, Spirit want me to say, right now, it may be another time for you to deal with that situation, dealing with other people, because you got to deal with yourself, Virgo. Right now, it's time for you to do that rebirth. Some of you may feel like you out in the cold. Some of you may feel like you frozen with words because people don't understand you. You got to understand, you got to take time out for yourself, because you've been rushing into everything, not even knowing that the situation that you got to take that risk and that possibility in order to make it grow. Now, spiritually, I also feel like you got to balance yourself. This is a divine awakening. So Spirit understand about you balancing yourself. They understand you knowing about the secrets and the illusions within your emotional self. And now you also know more about your ego, but it is possible to take that risk and be adventurous in order to let go of that ego, in order to let go of that pride. So abundantly right now, you may be going through a lot of shadow work that make you feeling sad, isolated, alone, in grief, depression, anxiety, self-lack thereof, and where you don't want to work, you don't want to move. And I feel like it's dealing with you loving yourself, or you trying to get that reciprocation of the love that you want, but you making poor choices. You making poor decisions, Virgo, because a person going to love you for who you are. Even if you withdraw yourself, you got to understand how to love you. You got to start continuously look out and balance your emotions and balance that lifestyle that you want, instead of feeling like you in a stuck motion, or in some type of stalemate, or in some type of halt. You got to stop avoiding the pain that you need to get through in order to heal from that past. Reopen that locked vault that you got inside of your mind that's been challenging you around these times, because it's something from that time frame that has been conflicting you to this day. And now it's time for you to deprogram and make that genuine leap of faith to get back out there, get back into the unknown, get back to loving you, get back to being you. Because right now, find a resolution instead of you trying to win at all costs, to not trying to go through this healing process. Okay, Virgo, because it's affecting your attitude and everything that's going on. It's affecting what's going on now. It may be affecting your relationship. It may be affecting your blessings. It may be affecting the way how you think at a job and always want power. Virgo, the past is affecting you, and when how you released it and let it go. I'm not saying block it out in back of your mind. I'm saying whenever it comes back into your life, how can you be at ease with the situation, and instead of having you pouring your information out into others, instead of you, Virgo, feeling like you just out there and you want to build with people, Virgo. You want to build and have trust. However, every time you do it, you feel like you got that manipulated faith, or something's being unjustified, but you got to go back in you and create that balance in you, Virgo. Now, like I tell a lot of people, you can't change people, but you can change people. You can't change people, but change people. Other words, you can't change the people around you, but you can change the people that's around you. You got to catch it. Some of y'all may miss that. But right now, even though you may feel like things risky and feel like it's unbalanced, but you went in clarity. You went back in hermit mode and start understanding in order to balance yourself, you have to master yourself. So some of you probably being more deeper and dwelling deeper in spirituality, dwelling deeper in prayer, dwelling deeper in your religious preference. Nothing wrong with that, but it's helping you become back into that abundant person that you are. So Virgo, you got to turn that I can't into I can, because right now you are happy. You may not feel like it, but you got to program it. You happy, you abundant, great things coming. It's time to celebrate whatever situation you may be going through. It's not bad. So don't feel like it's frustration when a new opportunity don't come your way or things don't meet the needs that you are looking for, Virgo. Don't get mad when the opportunities or the offers not coming in, with people not pouring into you. You got to love people just for who they are, because that's who they are. But you got to focus on you. You may have been harming others without even knowing from the program from our parents, because we think we've been raised right, but it may not been the right way. So it's time to deprogram that and start being the individual who you are today, and start working on the newness of what you can accept, what you allow, your boundaries, your standards, your structures, because it's leading you towards the promise and the purpose that you need to be towards your wish fulfillment. You just getting the information, all the emotional information that you need to master it. Just don't feel like you're not moving. Don't feel like it's not coming in fast enough. Some things come in the divine timing because you got to be wise to understand the lessons and the cycles dealing with you and others in order to build yourself up, okay? So you know your self-worth, know that expectation. Continue to look out and be the best you that you can be. Don't worry about what Sally doing. Don't worry about what Tamika doing. Don't worry about what James doing. Don't worry about what John doing. Only worry about what Virgo doing right now. Virgo only can change Virgo. Don't even worry about your kids if your kids ain't around in your life. And don't, what I'm saying is not saying forget them. I'm just saying you got to focus on you and take it one day at a time. But start off with the root. Start off like how you look at your ancestry, how you trying to find the ancestry down to how you first start. Let's go down to the root problem of this emotional damage that we got deep inside our mind that's conflicting our energy from that I can't mentality, and let's turn it into I can. Let's go to that root and figure out what happened to us as a child so we can acknowledge it and get over it today. What happened to us during the programming stages from 3 to 12 so we can understand today. You got to let it go. That doesn't exist anymore, but you exist into the new choices that you take today. Okay, Virgo? Ashe? Amen. Now, the first one we're going to work on today, we're going to work on I make an excellent living doing what I love. I make an excellent living doing what I love. Ashe. The other one is, I love money and money loves me. I love money and money love me. Hey, I love money and money love me. Ashe. Now we got the last one. I am worthy of a wonderful life. I am worthy of a wonderful life. Ashe. So with that basically being said, now if you want a personal reading, yeah, we still going on to May. Now, after May 12th, I'm free all the way up to May 12th. So book your readings now, because after that, it's going to have to conflict into other different type of schedules. So with that basically being said, I just want to say, description box below, hit it, get at me, text me, we'll get it done, we'll get it prompt towards your highest good and highest expectations. Now, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. I'm sorry about last night, y'all. I was doing a lot of information and a lot of research dealing with zodiac signs and divination, and I forgot to come on live. Okay, so I do apologize. Now, with that basically being said, peace, love, and light, love, and peace. I will try to see y'all later on tonight. Okay, Ashe, amen, baby, namaste. I love you. Yep.